Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello viewers, good news wherever you are. I am Fathur Rahman from Team 2 Primagama English Course. Today, I and team will interview a teacher from SMA Negeri 1 Tanah Paser about education. Nowadays, education is very important for you because they can compete both in national or international. So, how about development of education in Tanah Paser itself? Let's go check this out.
Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Dian Nopianggrawi from Primagama English Paser. Now joining with me a teacher from SMAN 1 Tanah Paser, Mr. Furaidi Safitri. Welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. How are you, sir?
Good, thank you.
Nice to hear that. So, sir, we have some questions for you related education,
Yeah.
especially English in Paser. But before we talk deeper about it, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and also your experience in education, please?
Okay, it's brief, yeah. My name is Furaidi Safitri. I was born in Tanah Grogot. Now I'm an English teacher in SMA 1 Tanah Grogot also, and then I have been an English teacher for about 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. About 10 years. Yes. Now I am here.
Thank you. So, why did you choose a career in education? Is it your dream to be a teacher?
Actually, yeah. At the first, I want to be. They're like many teenagers, like many young generation. They have many dreams, many ambition. But one day, I realized that become a teacher is very nice and enjoyable profession. Yeah, because I can share my time with the young generation and never try to be old, because I try to communicate and contribute with their life for whole of my life. Yeah.
That's so
all.
kind intention, sir.
Yeah, it's actually honestly from my interest, my deep interest. Okay,
so if we talk more about education,
Yeah.
I want to know your perspective from teacher perspective about our conditions for our educations, especially in Paser. So how is the condition of education in Indonesia?
Actually, the education of Indonesia we got many data from many sources such as PISA and so on. We are very in critical situation right now. Yeah, our educational range are very low, and then also our interest in reading, literacy, and so on. We have a very bad rank in the world. Yeah, so that's what happened in Tanah Grogot also. Yeah, this can become bomb time someday. Yeah, because right now we are facing the globalization. Yeah, we are facing the economical jump. Yeah, from another country. Yeah, so it is our barrier as a development country to save our generation, to save our nation,
And also our challenge
Yeah.
to make it better. So how about the policy of government, such our curriculum? I want to know your perceptions as a teacher about what do you think about the implementation of the latest curriculum K13 for our education. Is it effective or not for our education?
The curriculum itself, we have to know why the curriculum change every time. Yeah, there are many things. There are many things that interfere or what we can say. The thing that should we know before why the curriculum change is because the globalization the first and the need from the market and so on. Yeah, nowadays the curriculums that we have actually it's not the it's not the new one, but actually the latest curriculum that had been distributed or has been programmed on another country. So I think the curriculum is not really effective. It's not really matter actually in the development of education. But the thing that we have to underline here is about the character of our generation. Whatever the curriculum or changing that you make, if the generation itself cannot absorb it properly, wisely, it can be dangerous. Yeah, they become such a like a bottle that full of the water, full of the volume. So they cannot create themselves very good. So the curriculum will be not very effective, running well in the educational program. So I think the changing of curriculum, it must be happen. But what is the core of the curriculum itself is about the generation itself. They are ready or not. Nowadays, our generation are like they are sufficient in absorbing the educational because we have very critical thing that we have to understand together and fix together. It is a character, I think. It is the basic thing. But the running of the curriculum, I think it is. We have to accept it.
Alright, sir. So if we talk more about English teaching and learning process, I want to know what is the main goal of implementing English as the subject in our school in Indonesia? Is it only to make students can pass the national examination, or to make students can communicate in daily life with English? Because PF showed that the English proficiency of Indonesian people is in 61 rank from 100 countries. So it's low, right? So what is the main goal of Indonesian English?
I think the basic that we have to understand, we have to make people understand is about the using of English as the language. The first, as we know, our government still standardize the English as the foreign language. We have to understand that or contribute more, so make the English as the second language to spread the using of English in our daily life and in the conversation in our family, and the small unit of our society. So then we can push English become what we call mushroom, become spread more over to our children. So the main goal of English is not about how they can pass some kind of test, but how can they use that language as their weapon of life. As their weapon of life, because by that language they can socialize, they can interact with other people. they can spread their product. It's moreover in economical concept. They can spread their invention in the researching, engineering and so on. So I think English is like our language also. It's all about the life. It's all about life. It's all about culture. So how it can be happen? How we can spread English in Indonesia wider by performing it, practicing it time by time, rapidly, moreover in our society. And then the government also will push it into the using of English as the second language, not become a foreign language again. Because English, I think English is not foreign anymore.
English is everywhere.
Everywhere. We can get in game, we can get in
Social
YouTube,
media.
social media. It is very easy to get English. The thing that we as English teacher have to know, have to educate is to bring that language that already exists in our teenager, in our children, be aware, give them, bring them to be aware about this language can useful for your life. That's all.
So when we talk about government, about our latest Ministry of Education, Nadiem Makarim, what is your opinion about the plan of Nadiem Makarim to remove English from junior and senior high school and to make students focus to learn this language when they were in the elementary school? Are you agree or disagree, or you have another opinion?
I still unsure that it is from the Nadiem itself. It's just the opinion from some kind of group of teacher that I think lack of the researching, a lack of the interviewing by the group of English teacher in Indonesia. It is not a very good solution actually to erase all of the English subject in senior high school and junior high school, because as you know, language, it is very related with the with the psychological development. The children from junior high school and senior high school are different actually. What they are saying, what they are doing, and then what are they are thinking. So I think the lesson of English have to be learned all the time, even all the time, because we are facing the situation that can be changing in this every time, each time, each space, each moment. It is very what we call it is our awareness as a teacher to be ready to give them this kind of language knowledge, not only language knowledge as they talking in the conversation daily life, but also how they can facing the another situation, such as the work situation, political situation, and so on. That's all. So I think I disagree about the English, the erasing of English as a subject in the junior high school and
senior high school.
school.
So is there any special support, sir, from government in Paser to increase the English improvement
It is
from the
very.
local government?
I think that it is very sufficient. It is very lack of support by the government, motivation supporting to our to to developing the English lesson in Paser, in Tanah Goba. Yeah, maybe because the government still unaware about
how the important
of English, yeah, or maybe they have another focus, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Then,
so when we talk about our future educations, what kind of improvement that we can create for our educations in 10 or 15 years later, and what is your hope for our future educations, especially for English in Paser?
I hope there are many kind of English community that that exists in Indonesia. There are many kind of English community, English village, yeah. It is supporting by the government. It is not only about the material, but the mentally also. It is all can be very big motivation to the language, English language lover. I say, yeah, English lover, for example, yeah, because we see that we are the area that very close to the next capital of Indonesia. It is we have to be aware about the English, the globalization that in front of us. Yeah, it is very near. Yeah, by our area right now. So I think the community, the time to give the English lesson, it is have to be multiplying by the government.
So, and what kind of improvements are that we can create for our education in 10 and 5 years later?
What kind of
improvement
in 10 or 5 years? What kind? Let's see, maybe the using of technology. The using of technology is the thing that we have to grab in our hand for the next 15 or 10 years later. So like I told you before, this knowledge, this educational ability also we have to be come together performed by the good character, yeah. So hopefully for next generation we have the Paser generation that ready to be globalized and still have the good manner in society.
Alright, that's all for us guys. So thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
I really glad to have you in this time, and hopefully our conversation in this interview could give more information to you about educations, especially in Paser, and also can answer some of your questions related to education. So thank you so much guys for watching this interview, and have a good day. See you.
Well, after watching the interview before, we get some information on education. In conclusion, there is a lot of things from our education that need to be researched if we want to make it better. Besides policy and curriculum matters, we must ensure that our education is something that can make students become a better person and be ready to live their life. For English education, we must show to the student about the importance of English, especially in globalization era, and encourage them to be more familiar and get used with English. Hopefully, our education in Indonesia, especially in Paser, could be better, and also the talent and achievement can be realized. That's all for us. Thank you very much for watching. See you again. Bye bye.